right around the corner. How about a steak dinner for two or one, whoever wants it, in the perfect size, from a company that's been around since 1932. Been on QVC since 1995 in the quest for America's best. I was there in 1995 when the Kansas City Steak Company debuted on QVC. These are back after selling out in their debut. If you have Kansas City steaks, you love them, call me at 1-800-395-1601. They're finally back in stock. Now, three choices. The absolute classic. It comes with the amazing seasoning that you know and you love from the Kansas City Steak Company. I love their seasoning. These are 6 ounce, the perfect size. The other choice is going to be the garlic and herb, which sold out last time. We have very, very few of the garlic and herb, not overpowering, that hint of garlic and herb. And then there's the teriyaki. Again, we'll go into detail how that is done, but this is what's remaining already. Classic, we have 800 of these. Garlic and herb, 400. Sorry about that. 500 in the teriyaki, and then gone. A $67.95. Break that up 4 times, and free shipping and handling, auto deliveries every 90 days for 1 full year. Let's go to Ralph Pellerino. Chef Ralph. For so many people, you ever go to that steakhouse in Kansas City Steaks? You know, they're in white tablecloth restaurants, and you get like the 4-pound steak for like $109 or something. Like, I don't want that, right? I don't want the little bitty one. I want the perfect size for so many people. Not 8, not 4, but 6 ounce. It's perfect, my friend.
Yeah, it is. You're great. And you know what? It's all meat. It's super lean. You know, I remember sitting down with you, I think it was a couple years ago, and we were talking about top sirloin. You said, wait a second. What do you mean top sirloin? This is not that steak I was eating like my whole life. I'm like, no. This sits right above the sirloin on the cattle. It's way more robust.
Man.
It's got tons of flavor, still lean, but it's a top sirloin.
Look at that.
And then when you give it some oomph and marination and teriyaki and garlic and herb, well, we're off to the races here today. Look at that.
I got to tell you, look at that, beautiful. So I go to a restaurant, I get that $50 steak, right? I always get the ribeye. Now, I have it like once every 6 months because it's the fattiest steak you can get, right? The ribeye, but it's got a lot of flavor. Right. A lot of people say, oh, I want the filet. I think it's going to be more flavorful. It's actually not. It's going to be more lean, not more flavorful. Correct. The best of both worlds, you and I know, is the sirloin. It's got the marbling, it's got the flavor, but it's also more affordable than the filet. Yeah, so it's the number one steak at steakhouses, and we're stepping it up with the top sirloin. So let me dive into these flavor choices here, my friend, because first of all, we all know the Kansas City Steak Company. Tell me about the classic, and then we'll go to the different flavors. Start with the classic.
Okay, so a classic is just a blank canvas. You're gonna have fun with it. You're gonna do whatever you want with it. I made fajitas for Cinco de Mayo. So again, it's just a blank canvas. It's that really aged marbled beef that you were talking about earlier. Okay, the garlic and herb. Again, it's not like that pungent garlic. This is just dried garlic, dried herbs. It's perfectly tumbled. And when you're defrosting this in your refrigerator,
did you just do that?
Wait, you mean like? Wait,
yes,
you mean
like that.
No extra charge.
There you go. Okay.
Not charge any extra for that. Keep going.
Keep going.
All right. So in the refrigerator, as you're defrosting these, they're going to marinate even more. So the longer you keep them in the refrigerator, the more you're going to get that strong garlic and herb. And then that teriyaki. Who doesn't love teriyaki? Because basically it's sweet soy sauce marinated in that sirloin. And then when you put it on the grill, you know what happens with that teriyaki? It just gets a nice crust. It gets a little meat candy on that from that garlic. And that soy and that beautiful sugar. So those are the three.
Big yums.
Yum.
Okay, Rachel, of the three, classic, garlic and herb, teriyaki. You have to make a choice. You must. What would you do?
It's between garlic and herb and teriyaki because
That's just not a choice. That is such a Rachel way to do it.
It's such a waffle. Garlic and herb is what I'd go for.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to agree.
Yep, garlic and herb.
The garlic and herb is not overpowering, but man, it's like you don't even have to add any salt and pepper to the garlic and herb. I've had these before. They're fantastic. They really are, Ralph. They're all good.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of times, you know, people will, we want to give them the confidence in their kitchen that they don't have to worry about marination. Yeah. They say, you know what, I got this beautiful piece of steak. What do I do with it now? Guess what? It's already done for you. And if you go with the classic, we give you that beautiful garlic, salt, and pepper mix that we call our steak seasoning. Again, we take the guesswork out of it. All you got to do is, whether it's a cast iron, whether it's your grill, whether it's your broiler, it's that easy. Defrost them,
Hey.
put them on the oven, put them on the grill.
Hey, babe, well,
that
look
easy.
at that. Check this one out. You talk entree, that's fantastic. But this 6 ounce, man, you can, and for this affordability, you can put this over a salad and have the meatiest, most filling, most healthy, wonderful, high protein, low carb, fantastic flavor salad you can possibly imagine. Everybody's happy. But look at our plates here. And Rachel, this is great. I mean, are you one of those people like, I don't need a 16-ounce steak for dinner? The size of this is perfect, isn't it?
I am exactly that person. And honestly, even 6 ounces is shareable for me. You know, when I go to the steakhouses, they are always 6 ounces or 8 ounces. And I'm like, okay, I could even do 4.
Yeah.
But this is perfect because I am a carnivore and I love a good steak. And with the steak, if you're like me, you just pick that great vegetable to go with it. I'm an asparagus or broccoli or a little bit of, I don't know, some cauliflower.
Wow.
I mean, just a yummy little side of some really clean vegetable, and that is deliciousness to me. I mean,
Deliciousness indeed.
Yeah, right? And also a good choice, right? Protein and vegetable, and you're good. You're good if you're watching what's going on with the little figure.
Hey, you know what time it is? It's update
It's
time.
eat time.
What's up?
It's
It's
eat
update time. Will you
Whoa.
take a bite? Oh, you can't take a bite?
No.
Oh, okay. Here comes the classic story. Sold out last time. 650 can be had. Garlic and herb, most popular. 250 can remaining. That sold out last time. I will tell you, this is on 4 Easy Payments, by the way, for the first time, first day ever on 4 Easy Payments. The last time it sold out was not on 4 Easy Payments, and that goes away at the end of the day. And finally, that teriyaki, 400. The seasoning is to die for. The seasoning is, I've been loving that seasoning since 1995. Don't fix the seasoning. You don't need to improve it. It's perfect as is. You got 1 minute. Give us the perfect way that you make your 6-ounce Kansas City steak, my friend. How do you make it?
Okay. All right. So I left the steak to room temperature. Let it sit on your counter because we want that steak to be around room temperature. You don't want it cold. Then I get the grill super fired up. All right, Rick? I salt, pepper, and olive oil it. Then I put it on the grill. I take it out, and here's the trick. You ready?
Yeah.
You got your
listening.
seasoning ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You take your olive oil. It just came off the grill. It's about 600 degrees. You take your olive oil and you just drizzle it right on top of that. Let it sit.
Yeah.
And it's literally going to make its own juice, whether it's the teriyaki, the garlic and herb, or the classic. And that's it. That's all you need.
Do you need,
Simple
when
as
you
that.
do the olive oil, do you have to do the body language like that? Is that part of it?
Yes,
Like you do
you
that
gotta get
too?
down there.
And then you just say, hey, and
Very
then that's what I
important.
do. Awesome. Hey,
That's
thank you, my
right.
friend. You're the man.
In there. Gotta get in there.
You gotta get in there.
You do.
Stay in the line. It's featured price. That goes away at the end of the day. Oh, man, the 1 day only.
Oh, the show only price, 15 minutes away. And this is you know what, just